Hi guys. So I've kind of looked back in the retro, files and working on some blast from the past stuff. And this is just another one that's really, really simple. But say what you want. It's good. All right. So this is a queso dip, and this is the way I learned to make it way many years ago. But the joke is, so if you put cheese whiz on your Philly cheesesteak, that you shouldn't have any problem with this. So I got a big block of Velveeta cheese here, and I'm going to make my queso out of that. Well, so how do you make it taste great? Well, for starters, you got to get your favorite salsa, and I want it kind of chunky, and I want the heat I want. This is pretty darn hot, but I like this. I think it works out really well with it. And we're going to start with just a couple heaping spoonfuls. Alright, so I'm not going to bore you. I'm going to take it over to the microwave, and you don't have to watch me microwave. But remember, my big thing is microwaves have more than one setting. Everything's not high because you tend to mess everything up. You want to give a chance for everything to cook through. So I'm going to go in a low setting. That's why I don't want you to sit here and watch me, because it's going to take a little while. So I'm going to, and you don't ever I don't like melting things or microwaving things for 5 minutes. Now you do 45 seconds to a minute, get it out, stir it around. Even though there's a turntable, you're really not effectively heating throughout all the ingredients. And plus you want to kind of watch for it to start to melt, so you can get that salsa mixed in. And I will take a few breaks where I'm going to show you how it's looking. But for right now, I'm going to start microwaving, and I'll see you back in probably a minute or two. Okay, so I've got probably 2 minutes at a pretty low speed, and I noticed it was really starting to melt around the edges where it was touching the glass bowl. So I just want to get in here, and you see how I can kind of chunk up the Velveeta. Am I allowed to say that, or did I say processed cheese? I don't know. Anyway. And this is going to where I can kind of say, I need a little more of this, a little more of that. But all the juice in the salsa is what's going to thin this out so it doesn't recongeal. See, so now it's looking kind of chunkier, right? Just the way I like it. That's the way. Ain't even close. But I'm going to put another dollop in here, another big one. Alright. Be patient. It's probably going to be about 2 minutes before I come back. We'll see you then. Alright. So I got this all nice and toasty warm. I'm all about, texture and taste. So to make it really good the first time around, it won't be when you reheat it. I want to make sure hot, temperature-wise. I got some fresh cut jalapenos. Now I seeded it and everything because I really want the crunch. I don't want the heat. And some Bermuda onion, just a little bit. Make you feel like you're eating something healthy because it's actually got vegetables in it, right? So don't scare your friends. You're going to think it's really hot. But as long as you're seeded and deveined the jalapenos, it'll be fine. Now, if it cooled it down too much, throw it back in the microwave for 30 seconds, 40–50%. But I think this will be just fine. So, let's see what this is going to look like. And if it's cool, gets cool, guess what? You just throw it back in the microwave. Just keep throwing it back in the microwave. I like doing If you got people that like to double dip, your individual serving dishes are nice, and it stays warmer longer, you know. So we took something that was relatively easy and just kind of dressed it up a little bit. So I think that corn chips are really about the only thing I ever eat with these. So you see, I would just put some around. Whatever. I got the bag of broken ones, I guess. I was trying to get out some whole ones, but you know what. Everyone at the party's already had a couple beers, so they won't even notice. But anyway, so you see how this was something pretty simple, right? You just microwave some Velveeta. If you have any other recommendations, let me know. But I really like adding that fresh onion jalapeno at the end. And just make sure you're using a salsa that you really like, because it'll make all the difference in the world. With that, just want to say thank you. Keep watching. Keep commenting. Lots of thumbs up. I get lots of them. I want you to have a great day, and I'll have another recipe for you.